welcome back to Deconstructing with Dawn. A couple days ago I did 5 videos, and for some reason only 3 of them actually have processed all the way through. The other 2 that are missing is, as promised, an update about my aunt and brother. However, I'm going to put a stop to that one because I am going to see my brother again tomorrow. He's going to be at an event, and I hope to introduce myself to him. And so I'll share that with you, that whole experience, and what led up to it. Probably Monday, because Sunday I have a concert to go to, so go Def Leppard. Anyway, so I'll share that with you Monday. The other video that didn't finish processing was my daughter's reception. And just a little background on why this is even important to me, or to even bother sharing it with you guys, is because last August we had met my daughter and her now husband in Vegas, and they pulled a prank on us, making us think that they had gotten married. They actually didn't get married, they had gotten eloped and blah blah blah. It was just a devastating experience for me to go through. Cut to almost 2 months later, they actually went and got eloped. However, they did give us a notice ahead of time that if we wanted to make it, you know, we could, but they didn't want anybody there. And I was having surgery. Actually, I had surgery 1 year ago yesterday, and so I was doing all the pre-op stuff, so there was no way for me to do all that pre-op stuff, get to Colorado, and then get back in time safely for the surgery that was yesterday. So we missed out on the wedding. My oldest daughter and I did like a care package of the something old and borrowed and blue, and I sent a piece of my my veil from my wedding. My oldest daughter embroidered a handkerchief that had the date and their names on it, and then we attached my husband's wedding ring, the original wedding ring, because on our 25th anniversary we got new rings, so we attached that to it. And so she had something old, borrowed, new, and all that kind of stuff, and blue, because it was blue stitching. So we were there in spirit, but they really didn't want us there. So I made her promise me that in lieu of us not going there and breaking our necks to get there, that she would allow me to have a reception 1 year later on their first anniversary. So it was going pretty smooth for the first few months. I mean, we fought like animals over every step of the way, but it was going smooth in that she was allowing me to do the things that I wanted to do. Until a couple months ago, she went and changed the entire theme. When the invitations were due to go out, she decided she wanted this invitation, not that invitation, and didn't want anybody invited, and blah, 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 blah. So what you're about to see is what I was allowed to get away with. She didn't allow us to do the dance. You know, I wanted the father-daughter dance. We snuck in music. My son made a playlist, and we had a sound bar there, so we snuck in music. So every time one of the songs that would come on that I wanted her to dance to, I'd be like crying in the corner. So, but my daughter is a princess who does things her way, and we're just along for the ride. So this is what I was allowed to get away with. I hope you guys don't mind me sharing it. If anything, it's just for me to look back and remember. What you're gonna see is obviously this intro, and then for some reason I can't split the music to be not going on while I'm talking and then just throughout the video and the still photography. But I'm sorry about that. I'm computer illiterate and I don't know what I'm doing. So thank you guys so much for watching. The next thing you're going to see is a tour of the cabin. It was built in 1915 out of the rocks and boulders and the trees that were on the property. It's a compound up in the San Bernardino County Mountains, like Big Bear, basically. It's next to Lake Arrowhead, actually. But it is amazing. It was built in 1915. The kitchen is separate from the sleeping areas, but it's all this like flowing thing. It's just really strange and amazing. We had so much fun this weekend, and I just wanted to let you guys see it. And then you'll see still photography of the actual day itself, the reception. There was only 15 people there. She didn't want any of the family invited, not my husband's family. All my family's dead except for my new father's side, which she wouldn't dream of inviting anybody that she didn't know. So it was just us and her high school best friend and her family, which those are her godchildren, and then her college roommate best friend and her family, and that was it. There was just 15 of us, and that's the way she wanted it. So you know, there was a lot more stuff that I wanted to do, but I'm happy that I got away with what I got away with, and it came out pretty nice, except for, notice the cake. Oh my God, we live in the desert, right? So it's always hot here. So I picked up the cake, and as I'm driving, you know, as we're driving up the mountain, the cake slid. So you'll see the still photography of the cake being like womp like that, and she didn't have a fit about it. I was so surprised. I thought for sure she was gonna say that's it, no cake. But we kind of salvaged it. You could tell it's definitely leaning, but otherwise everything went great. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you on Monday.